Hello, and welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. Today's the final day of Kale's Lookback. As you can very clearly see, things might not go too great today. Kale's one of these units that we have to be really careful about in here, because of 17. Because 17 has that, that silly funny lock mechanic. So if Kale, let's say we were to float off Kale here, right? There is a non-zero chance, in fact, it's probably very likely, that when we get to the Tech 17 phase, that he would just kind of, lock her in slot 1 and insta-kill her, which would be terrible. So we kind of have to avoid that until we are clear of the 17 phase. Now, remember that we do have a Caulifla on the team, which means that Kale is going to be able to transform on turn 4, which is a lot better than having to do 6 super attack. But, I don't think Kale is going to do too great. I know yesterday I said that I might want to try the Roshi team for Kale in here, but I'll give the Universe Survival Saga team a shot first. Right, see if we can manage to make... Oh my god, how many attacks is that for Vegeta? That is a lot. Hold up, I really gotta do this. Get him a bunch of attacks in, and then potentially we can get Caulifla next to Kale. Tech UI being in turn... in slot 7 is really bad for us. But, there's not really a whole lot we can do about that besides just resetting. We do have infinite attempts now, so, it doesn't matter. Also, isn't it weird that, every other blue zone and red zone has infinite attempts except for the new one? Why? I want to goof off in the new one. Please don't kill Vegeta. Oh, my God. We would have been in a really good spot if he didn't kill. And we would have been able to get his... Oh, wait. Okay. Don't dodge. And we're good. Okay, cool. Vegeta has his revive ready. That is great for us. And now we are going into 17. How are we looking? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Who's locked? Please be Kale. Okay, HLUI. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we have the revive up. Okay. Sure. That's not an issue at all. I'm just happy Kale isn't gonna get attacked at all. Provided the Tech UI dodges everything, he should be completely fine. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, so far, so good. Is Kale gonna be contributing very much? Probably not. Because I think the only way that Kale could even potentially be of help is on the Roshi team, alongside a Universe 6 character, with Bulma support, with Roshi active, with all the buffs imaginable. I think that's the only time where Kale's probably even going to remotely be close to damaging Goku and Frieza. Now, she is AGL, so that does help out a little bit, but you've seen her attack stats this week so far. They're not high. They're really not. So it's not really a whole lot we can do about that. Besides just artificially inflating her. Now, don't look up Kale inflation. Please do not look that up. I've had to see a significant portion of that, unfortunately, when looking for Kale assets for thumbnails this week. The people who like Kale are weird. Not regular, because they like this Kale. And I've seen diabolical things about buff Kale, and I don't like that at all. It makes me uncomfortable. Also, we're gonna have to stall out really hard here. Really hard. Or else, we're probably not gonna be able to, We're probably not gonna win this if we don't stall out. Is the thing, because we need to kind of... allow AGL, or not AGL, Tech UI to get enough turns in so that we can get his domain up, so that characters like AGL, MUI, and Tech Caulifla don't just insta-die, right? We kind of need that pretty badly, right? So we're gonna hopefully stall out a little bit. Optimally, we get back to this rotation. Transform Kale, and let Tech Vegeta, or Vegeta here, take out 17. I need you to go a lot less crazy, Vegeta. I need you to do, like, normals. Because, okay, the next turn is the one we're gonna have to really stall out for. Okay, that's whatever. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind that at all. Vegeta's not taking damage on this. Yeah. Remember that 17 does technically get stronger every single turn, so, like, he could start doing some real serious damage to us. I don't think there's any way for us to not kill next turn. Who's locked and where are they locked at? Technically, let's one. Okay, that's fine. How do I... Okay, he's gonna get 24k. I don't think that matters, but it is what it is. At the very least, right, we're gonna have Evolution Blue Vegeta's revive next turn anyway, right? So we're not gonna die on next turn. I mean, granted, we don't have a dodge character next turn anyway. It's just Kale, who's not very good, right? But she's more than likely gonna die, and then we're gonna head into the next turn with Tecalifla, transformed MUI, and Jiren. That should be fine. That should be okay. I think, anyway. I really hope so. Jiren himself is going to be able to do a ton of damage to Goku and Frieza. Like, I'm not worried at... Oh my god. Wait, is this good? I think we're fine. Let's play Kale's animation for the last time in this week. So Kale does technically need to be hit, right, to get a massive portion of her defense, right? But who cares? I don't want her to get hit against these guys. These guys will annihilate Kale. And this allows us to give Jiren's attack support to the full team for 2 turns, which should help Tech UI get rid of this phase. Right? That's like the goal here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna float off Caulifla, so that way when we get back to this rotation, it will be eventually Jiren, Kale, and Caulifla. Right? Or I guess we can do MUI as well. It depends on how things play out. This is perfect because Jiren takes literally 0 damage. Thank you, Jiren. And the next turn we have the domain ready. Yeah, there's the 70% extra attack. We're not even revived yet, and that's how much damage he's doing. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm hoping that the actual attack pattern next turn is good for us, so that we can actually get like a lot of Tech UI counters in. Okay, I would love for that to be a super attack, but it's okay. Because we still have Jiren next turn as well. And AGL Jiren does a stupid amount of damage. Alright, let's see here. What's the attack pattern looking like? That's good. That's good for us. I am not worried whatsoever. Oh. Alright. So Big Poppy Tech UI is out now. He's going to counter all of those goddamn attacks in the front, which is fantastic for us. And then Jiren is completely fine in slot 2. That is, like, where he has all his damage reduction. I am not worried about him literally at all. He's going to be completely cool. He's just going to chill there. He's going to sit there. He's going to do decent damage, and then we're going to move on to the next turn. Remember that we do still have the 70% attack from the standby Jiren last turn. Now, I think we're in the clear to like win this. It is going to really depend on how things go against Goku and Frieza, right? It really is. We might get silly and try to do some Kale shenanigans. 12 million from TechUI. Fantastic. His counter's going to hit so goddamn hard. Yeah, we might try to do some Kale shenanigans against Goku and Frieza and see if we can potentially get her to do anything remotely okay. I doubt it, but it is something that we can try. And by that, I mean, depending on how things go, right? Well, actually, we might just kill next turn. We have 3 AGL units. One of them is Kale without Universe 6 allies, but we're going to have Transformed Jiren and AGL MUI. I'm definitely putting Jiren in front of the super attack, because Jiren's going to be completely fine on his first turn. Like, he's not taking damage. And he's going to get that massive attack buff, too. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually let Kale do anything. 30, okay. Alright, Jiren. Calm down, buddy. Calm it down. Calm it down. Alright, let's see here. Interesting attack layout. Okay. We don't need to see any more of these animations, let me be so honest. Jiren, get out of here. UI, you can go ahead and hit them with this. Now, just because I said I was going to, I'm going to leave Kale on rotation. Now, she doesn't link nearly as well with Jiren as MUI does, but we're going to do it. Because I said so. Because I said so. And the next turn, we're going to go into standby Jiren as well, so fine. So Jiren is completely fine here with his massive amount of damage reduction turn 1. In slot 1, it's fine. He is going to get the huge attack buff as well. Yeah, okay. And then 33, beautiful. Thank you, Jiren. Remember, he is technically attack debuffed here, and we have him severely nerfed by not linking him up with literally anybody relevant. Would have loved an additional super attack Jiren. Yeah, Kale significantly low on the stats there. Yeah. To be expected. Do some supers, though. Okay. Get your defense up. She has not gotten hit at all. Keep that in mind as well. Okay, she got a triple super attack. With a Universe 6 ally, could she potentially be doing damage if she crits? She has AGL, I think. Oh my god. Okay, so Kale takes a ton of damage. Good to know. Good to know. Wow. Wow. That's without a Universe 6 ally, I guess. This is 100% going to push them below 50% HP. Okay. Kale's not looking too hot. She's not looking too great. This is one of those instances where she's kind of garbage, kind of terrible, kind of awful, maybe even. We win though. If you were confused or questioning whether or not we won or not, we did. Because we're going to be able to do this. Oh wow, that's not enough to actually heal us above the threshold for Evolution Blue Vegeta to be able to do his active. That's unfortunate. But we are going to get a Dokkan attack with Tech UI, so... And then he's going to do a bunch of counters, so it should be out of here. And then if anything, we'll let Kale finish it off next turn if we somehow manage to not kill on this turn, which I highly doubt. I really do. I mean, I guess Tech UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta could just do nothing. That's possible. And if they do, we're kind of screwed. Well, actually, if they do, we're completely fine because we have Tech Caulifla next turn to dodge the super attacks. That was the slowest Dokkan attack I think I've ever done. 12 million. That I don't know if with a Dokkan. I think with a Dokkan attack that does break the ceiling, so he's gonna be able to do damage. think so, anyway. His counters are going to do good damage, though. They should, anyway. Yeah, okay, good. Cool. We're good. We are golden. This is going to do 0, unfortunately, and his counters probably will also do 0. And then Evolution Blue Vegeta is going to take us out of here. Unless he does a single super attack that doesn't kill. Okay. So the counters are also doing 0. We're like barely under the threshold. If my MUI was rainbowed, we would definitely be over it. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. It is what it is. Is there a world? Okay, well, that's a 30 million attack stat for Vegeta. That guaranteed crit 30 million attack stat. Yeah, that's over. Oh, well, we won. We did win with Kale. Did she do anything? No. No, I guess technically we never had her on rotation with a Universe 6 ally, and we got incredibly lucky with the attack placement against Golden Frieza something. That was like, we're never replicating that. That was perfect. Actually, we got it twice, where there was 2 instances in which Kale was not going to get hit a single time against phases that would have killed her. She's not good. She's garbage. That concludes Kale week. I don't know how the next week is going to go. I have to record a lot of the videos for next week, like, ahead of time. But we will see what happens. Actually, I don't think it's going to be next week. It's going to be the week after, I think. That I'll have to record a bunch of videos ahead of time. But anyway, whatever. That was the end of Kale week. Let me know what you guys think about Kale after a full week of using her in a bunch of different content. I think she looked pretty awful. Just like how I always thought she was. Again, but let me know you guys' opinions in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.